Gentlemen, welcome to Fight Club.
Fight! Fight!
All right, coming up next, a UFC featherweight division fight. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponent. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 138 pounds. Fighting out of Cleveland, Ohio, USA, the Giant. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Okay, protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner.
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has. Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee. Right punches there. Oh, is he a good counter striker? Counters beautifully with the left hand. Connects now with the 1-2. Right hand upstairs. Slip well there to avoid the left hand coming back. Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch. Real quick leg kick.
Oh, looked like he might have been in range, but misses with the kick.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And he landed the right hand there. Oh! Huge kick to the head. Oh, straight right. Oh! And they separate. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Landed that overhand right flush, and he comes through with a big knee. Just out of range with that right hook.
Nice head kick. Beautiful body kick.
Blocks the strike. "30 seconds now to go in round one. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Round two straight ahead.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Relax. Take a drink of water. And listen, I want you to set those kicks up a little bit better.
All right, well, his kicking game was outstanding in that round. We'll see if his opponent can make the adjustments, but take us through the replays before we get there.
It's always weird to watch a young fighter start to come into his own. Early in his career, he did not have this ability. He did not have the ability to dictate and control fights with his legs. Now he does, and he looks like a future champion in the making.
All right, round two is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw this on the match sheet that these two guys were evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. When he throws his jab, he may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes.
Well, he misses with the left punch there.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
That's a big strike right there.
Counter jab, snaps the head back. That'll get his attention.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Punch coming, it's blocked. Just misses with the straight left hand.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Whoa!
pad.
Trying to stay in this fight. And they separate. Oh, a huge block there. 20 seconds now remain in the round.
Nice punch there.
And that's the end of round number 2. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. What corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in the round?
Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good. He's able to slip the left. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high... Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Back to the feet. Some real power shots here. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
Slips the left hand. Oh, strong punch there by Lee. Punch is blocked. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Connects with a right. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Lee gets in the clinch yet again. Let's see if he can get the offense going here.
Beautiful leg kick throw. Good stick.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Oh, it's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy is landing his kick with so much force. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it stop throwing.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Lee's got his back now. 15 seconds remain in the round. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Lee's right back to the full mount. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, that's the end of the round, and you see the cut on the cheek. That thing is getting downright nasty. It is getting worse here by the minute. And you got to wonder, to what extent does that impact him moving forward here in this fight? You at least have to ask the question. All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
Wow, those power combinations are really paying off. You floored that guy.
You ready? You ready? Fight!
And able to avoid the punch there. Nice slip by Lee. Unable to connect there. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Hit him with the overhead.
Yes. Let's go. He's open for that uppercut.
Throws, wow!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover.
Jab hurt him a little bit.
Oh, caught him there with the head kick.
Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge, huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be a stationary target, so even if the feet aren't moving, you got to be ready to slip that head at a moment's notice.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Let's get going.
Oh, nice right hand.
Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. 2 minutes remain in the round. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Liver kick. Oh!
And they separate. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as... Whoa! He's out!
Unbelievable. What a performance.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout. And that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched it.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 58 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that